Hello and welcome back to my channel. You guys have been asking for 17 subunits, get to the rap line, get to the different dance performances that they might have for like dance line. So today we're checking out the rap line. I know we have some MVs to still get to. They're Japanese releases that will happen for sure, 100%. But we're making a little pit stop here with the rap line because we have a Patreon request from Becca. Again, if you guys want to request something to me, something you want me to check out, either a new group or maybe a video that a normal YouTube channel might not come across, that is the best way to do it. Again, I would wait until April 1st to maybe become a patron, just because the rollover and everything, you don't want to get charged twice for 3 days. But yeah, we're checking out Terama today and the song CheckIn. So thank you so much, Becca, for your patronage. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it. We're starting with Terama. These don't have any captions, unfortunately. That really sucks, because when it comes to especially when you're showing, the rap line, I would love to see the lyricism at play. But, it's an official 17 channel, so you would think they would, but they don't. Let's go. Terama. Yeah, so rap line is Scoops, Wanu, Mingyu, and Vernon. Okay. Ooh, wavy. Wah, wah, wah. I'm in trauma, it's got me sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. Blah 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 blah, 아니 저저왜. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. Trauma got me, baby. Oh, turtleneck Vernon, coming for you. Now, I'm not a huge fan of autotune unless it's used sparingly and also well in the song. Don't just use it for autotune's sake. This is surprising because I feel like I haven't heard much, if at all, any autotune when it comes to 17 in their regular title tracks. At least none that I can really recall off the top of my head for some reason. Trauma got me, baby. Basically ain't no friend. Boxed in, now damn. Stuck in my fantasy life, dreaming it to be real life. 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize. 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고. My king we so rocking your phone volume 키워. I don't wanna be alone. 잊혀지기 싫어 so I'ma sing this song. Like the real simple instrumental. Let their skills shine, man. This is S-Coops here with the real low-key rap. Oh God, I wish I had lyrics. They're so important. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the visuals pertain to. So we have the endless kind of mirror thing. We had Vernon sitting in what looked like a pile of sand. I don't know if that's supposed to be almost like the anxiety you get from either you feeling like you're on a time limit or time is running out or you're against time kind of thing. And then in the beginning, it was Mingyu, right? Who was like in the middle of all this like string, which usually represents either like maybe timelines or being tied to things, whether it's responsibilities. Trying to come up with something like that because I don't got the lyrics, unfortunately. I have to look those up afterwards. Man, there's ropes all over the floor. Yeah. I love the visual imagery here. Gorgeous visuals. 미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 피폐해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파더 깊어지네 See, this is their time to shine because you don't really get extended raps or really intricate, I guess, rap. I mean, you have Vernon doing his thing, me doing his thing every now and then. S-Coop's coming in there. I feel like I didn't, when we checked out earlier songs, recognize too much of Wanwu, really. So I get to see it here. But again, 17 isn't a super rap-heavy group when it comes to their title tracks and what I've heard so far. So this is a great display of what their talents are. I saw a little bit in the guide that we checked out as well. So this gives me a feeling of him all in white here, almost like you being in some kind of, say, asylum, like a straitjacket. That's the kind of feel I get from his outfit here. Leads into that whole thematic thing they're going for. Being restrained by emotions or whatever situation you're in. Yep. Oh God, I love that. The like tightrope walking between the two of them, that's so sick. Like you're right on the edge, you're on the precipice of losing your shit, man. Like you're walking on eggshells kind of thing. And I like that we get a little bit of vocals here too. I like that imagery of the sand falling onto him as he's holding up the umbrella. Oh, the light coming through. See, this is also like a separate release, right? I'm assuming this isn't on like a proper album of theirs. I could be completely wrong, but the flow of the song, it's not like your like ciphers or whatnot. It flows like a traditional, like solid song. This could totally work on an album, and maybe it is on one. I have no idea, but definitely something that I would add because it works as a cohesive song, which I like about it. You know what? With the lyrics in front of me here, this song actually really reminds me in sentiment, in tone, to Changbin's Streetlight. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, but just the theme of it, the message they're trying to get across really does seem similar in some ways. So like Vernon's first verse in the beginning is pretty damn raw, with him talking about, you know, having basically no friends kind of thing, being stuck with this trauma of your past and needing to move along with it or try and grow with that still held within you. And the thing that reminds me so much of Changbin's Streetlight is S-Coop's line here where he says, "The stage is getting bigger, but the place in my heart is so small." So people assume that these celebrities, these people who are on the stage who have, you know, hundreds of thousands, millions of fans and whatnot, are totally not alone. They always have people cheering for them who love them, but that feeling doesn't necessarily go away because of that. So they still hold that feeling maybe of loneliness, and in that situation you could almost feel even lonelier because you're not in an average Joe's situation. You live a life that a normal person typically doesn't, moving from appointment to appointment, stage to stage, working in your practice room. It's just a different way of living life. So I could see someone feeling a bit more alone in that situation. I think lyrically my favorite part of the song is actually S-Coop's pre-chorus. "I'm barely breathing like I forgot how. It's too hard for me to be lenient with myself. Feels like debt." That's what I really like. Feels like debt. It feels like this thing that is weighing on you, like a debt that you hold, but it's debt owed to yourself to examine whatever trauma or pressures you might have and work through that. So really great lyrics. Again, it's so important when it comes to these rap lyrics to have them. So it's something that I really wish was on the video itself. Okay, now we're gonna hop into mixtape check-in. Ooh. Is that Mingyu with the bright orange hair. This one more upbeat for sure. Yeah, this one's a lot more fun feeling. Oh, I love that.
CheckIn South City. Yeah, I check in Singapore City. Melbourne City. Yeah, I check in Manila City. Bangkok. Yeah, I check in. Hell yeah, I check in. I check
in Sydney?
like, oh, 영감을 찾아. I wanna go right now. Oh, 그게 어디든 간에. I wanna go right now. The next level.
See, I'm gonna make comparisons. Sorry, but this also reminds me of like a mixtape that Stray Kids would have, and they actually had one. I think it's 4 in Sydney that they did at the Opera House. I'm pretty sure. So this is so cool. I just love how bouncy and more playful this sounds. It's a great switch up from our previous song. Okay. Oh, they're switching locations like crazy, huh? Yeah, because that is not Sydney. Okay, with this being called Check-In and the way Vernon was like doing his move about checking in, I'm assuming this song is going to be about their travels and how much they travel from place to place to place. That's my guess, but we'll check out the lyrics afterwards. That's why we have so many different locations here. Yeah, it really does seem like that. And you know, I love the visual element and the look of these areas. Obviously, no one wants to live that cramped, and these like really harsh like housing areas kind of look, at least to me, kind of miserable. But visually, I think it's a really awesome like aesthetic. They have these like in a lot of Luna's videos, especially like 1/3 era, and I just like that look. I don't know if that's Hong Kong or New York City. Wait, was that Vernon who said that, by the way? Hell yeah, I check in like, oh, I wanna go right now. I wanna go right now. Becca said that they didn't care for this one as much. I really like this. I wanna go right now. Sometimes I get tired of rap songs trying to be so hard and oh, I'm so goddamn tough, look at me. And I like these playful, just have fun type tracks. They're a good refresher. Like, that's what I'd say. That song was very refreshing. Hey, I saw that shot in New York. Oh my god, that was a lot of people. Yeah, this one was shot really well. This one obviously outside and everything, the other one on different sound stages, but this one was really pretty. Great locations and everything. The Next Story of 17. Yeah, these have a total different vibe and aesthetic to them than their normal title tracks do, which I can really appreciate. So you know it's something that is similar to what you know, but also a little bit different. Now let's just check out the lyrics real quick. Yeah, so while all their travel must also be exhausting, this song takes a different approach and is a way more positive approach on all of that. The wanderlust aspect, to where even in the beginning, Vernon's like, I'm sitting with the clouds floating beside me, 12 kilometers up in the air. I've been sitting for half a day. Apple Juice watching Sing Street. If you guys have not seen Sing Street, it is a really freaking good movie that came out in like 2016, 2015. Great movie. I implore you to watch that. But even the hook, they're naming all different cities. You got Seoul, Melbourne. Or how do they say it a very specific way? Them damn Australians. Bangkok, Tokyo, Taipei. You got a whole lot of places, and it's all about how the inspiration strikes you. That all of this travel, this wanderlust type of feeling, instead of being so exhausted they feel inspired by all the different experiences and how then those travels affect probably their music, I would assume. So it is a super positive approach on all that. While being on the planes might be menial, you're just excited for the experience, being able to see all these places, and damn would I feel the same way, because I am just urging to travel so badly. So I'm very jealous of them. But yeah, I like how this is just different in tone to the previous song. I like that little switch up that we have, two very different songs in terms of the themes behind them. I like a rap song that can also be bright and a bit more playful. It doesn't always have to be so serious all the time, whether it be a bit more emotional like Terama, or something where you're flexing and look how much money and cool you are and all that shit gets so tired. The second one, I prefer the emotional one, but I also really like these more upbeat songs. So thank you so much, Becca, for the request. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. If you're new, check out my other 17 reactions. I've got a whole bunch of them. We're going to get to the Japanese ones very soon. My intention was to also watch 17 the movie on Patreon this month. It just didn't happen because I'm really cramming all the Road to Kingdom episodes so I can get ready for Kingdom, because that starts in like 2 days. So eventually we'll get to that. I plan on doing it in April. I really hope I can, but we've got lots of 17 live stages as well, and if you guys would like me to check out some live stages or live performances from the rap line, that's where it would be. I mostly do my live stage performances there on Patreon. So thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.